Hey all, Blue Lion Man here. Just making a quick video to do the random numbering for my Super Bowl squares grid for this year. I wasn't going to run a squares grid this year, as it's always a big headache every year, and if I don't sell all the squares I can be seriously out of pocket. But I must admit, we're not a week after the championship games and I'm getting really excited for the Super Bowl that I've had a change of heart and I am going to run a grid. So now here is this year's grid that I've spent all night making up. It's a blank grid, and the AFC teams at the top, the NFC teams down the side, and I need to randomly number the columns and the rows. So that's what I'm going to do now. Basically, the way I do that is I take the ace. Whoa, can it focus on it? The ace to the 10 from a pack of playing cards. But we need to shuffle them up. Try and get it random. I'll put them down here, give it a good old mix. There we go. This is just to make it random. A bit of a pain. Hopefully they're all mixed up. Right, there we go. So, there's the cards. Now, I'll put the pile down here. I wish you could see that, but I'll try and hold it up. But I need one hand to write the numbers down. Damn. So, the first one is, can we see that? Focus, a 5. So, the first row is going to be a 5. Next one is a 9. Next one, an ace. An ace means 1. Next one, 3. Next one, we see that? 6. Next one, 10. 10 will be row 0. Next one, 7. Next one, 2. Next one, 8. Next one, 4. So I'll just show you my handiwork. As you can see, the top row for the AFC team, all the columns are now randomly numbered between 0 to 9. Now we're going to repeat the process for the Eagles down the side, so for the rows. So we take the playing cards again. Ooh. Give them another good mix up, because you want them to be completely random. I don't know a better way of doing this. If someone can think of a better way of me randomly numbering, please tell me. Maybe there's some kind of program I can use on the internet. But anyway, at least you can all see it, me doing it here. Right. Oh, I don't know. When it's only 10 cards, it's so hard to shuffle them up to get them random. But anyway, there we go. So the first one is going to be, we got it. Oh, 10. So row 0. Next one, 1. Next one, 5. Next one, 9. Next one, 4. Next one, 2. Next one, 8. Next one. 7. Next one. 6. And the last one. 3. So now we have a fully numbered grid, which I will also type in online on Google Sheets. So the grid will be online as well as on physical paper form. You can see that. Now that's how it's randomly numbered. Now, so you don't pick your numbers. You can't pick your numbers. If you look closely, can we get there? See, each box has got a random number. Now, the reason instead of being 1 to 100, it's 301 to 400 is, I've put it away now. A while back, to make it random, I bought a raffle ticket book. So obviously I rip out the numbers, 1 to 100, chucked them in a bag a few years ago, got people to randomly pick tickets out for their numbers. So obviously I've been working my way through the raffle ticket book, and I'm now on the numbers 301 to 400. It's still 100 squares and it's still 100 numbers. What's happened is I've put them all in this bag, give them a good mix up. So there they are, all the raffle tickets, all the numbers. See that? They're all in this bag. Now what would happen is, say if you bought a square, so that's £5. If I see you in person, you'll dip your hand in, you'd pick out a ticket, and it says 358. So I would write your name in box number 358, and that would be your box. So 358 would be there. If I don't see you in person, then you get me, you send me the money via PayPal or whatever, and I will pick a ticket for you, or get one of my mates or work colleagues to pick you a ticket, and then update it online what you've got. That's so you can't pick your numbers. That's so it's random. So I'm guaranteeing the prizes. There's 4 prizes. Each prize is £100. So if I don't sell all of them, I could be out of pocket. But if I sell all the squares, then obviously I'll make money. But anyway, here's, in the tradition of Blue Peter, here's one I did last year. This was last year's grid. Now the colour are the winners. They're the winning squares. Now how you win is the score in the game decides the winning box. So last year it was the New England Patriots at the top, and the rows down the side was the Atlanta Falcons. Now the score at the end of the first quarter will decide the winning box. So the score at the end of the first quarter last year was 0-0. So you go down for the Atlanta Falcons to row 0, and at the same time you look for row 0 for the New England, and where the two meet, that's the winning box. So last year that person, Daniel Nichols, won £100, and then you do the same at the second quarter, the third quarter, and final result of the game. So the second quarter, Patriots had now scored 3, so you go to Patriots column 3, there we go, and the Eagles had scored 21 points. Now when it gets to double digits, you just always take the last digit. So 21, you take the 1. So you go to Falcons row 1, where the two meet, bang. Tony Reynolds, he won £100 for the second quarter, and so on and so forth. That's how it's just pure random luck. The scores in the game decide the winning boxes, and you can't even pick your box. It's all luck. It's luck what box you get, and it's luck what numbers come up in the game. So hopefully that explains it. If not, there are YouTube videos. Maybe I did a better job of explaining in previous years, but it's £5 a square. You can have as many as you want. Just get in touch with me and I'll sort you out. Stay frosty, and I'm rooting for the Eagles. I don't like the way their fans treated the Minnesota Vikings in Philly. That was terrible. But the reason I'm supporting the Philadelphia Eagles is I don't like seeing the Pats win it every year. Number 1. Number 2, there's a little guy called Lucas who died of cancer, young lad in Philly, and his family. ESPN did a thing on him, and ever since the Lions got knocked out and I see that, I decided to root for the Eagles. And lastly, I've actually got bets still outstanding on the Eagles to win the Super Bowl. All my other bets have died. I never bet on New England because they were too short a price. They were the favourites all season. So basically, I'll win a couple of £100 if Philly win. So there's 3 good reasons why I want Philly to win. hope you enjoy the Super Bowl wherever you're going to watch it. And if you're having a go at Super Bowl squares, hope it brings more fun to you watching the game. There's an online grid on Google Sheets, so the link will be out there. It's public, so not only can you see what your squares are, you'll be able to see everybody else's for the whole game. So every time there's a score in the game, you'll be able to check what square it's on, and it's just what square it's on at those pre-designated points in the game to decide the winning box. So you want it to be on your square at the end of any of those 3 quarters or the end of the game. And yes, you can win more than one prize. I have seen it happen. The scores can, because like say if you've got box 0-0, 0-0, you win. If it's 10-20 at the end of another quarter, you also win again, because it's going to be 0-0 again. You know, because you're just taking the last digit, you can keep hitting your numbers again and again and again, and you're always calculating what score you want to get it back on your box. It's good fun. Anyway, laters. Hopefully one of these years I'll be doing these videos with my own lions in the final. Well, we can all dream, can't we?